As your feet squish in the red mud of this cramped, dark hollow, the gateway snaps shut behind you. And you notice, deep down the tunnel, past your glowing goo, a faint red light flickering. And music?
No,
yes.
thank you.
A thudding percussion and a shrill singing and laughing from below.
What language is the singing?
It sounds like it could be common, but it's just really like a throaty warbling.
Yodeling.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay. So I want to head in. You can't really stealth with your skill.
I can try. I'm just jingly.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Yeah, I mean, you hear there's...
Try to sneak up on
Okay.
Or get as close as we can without drawing
Yeah,
attention.
and I say you know that there's other sounds going on here, so...
Okay. Cool.
9.
17.
9 and 17. Okay. So, as you head down this tunnel and you get closer, you're leading the way?
Yeah.
Perrin? Okay. So you see, as you get closer, in that red light, some little shadows kind of passing across the wall in the tunnel. The light and sound bloom as you descend and come to the edge of a dome-like chamber, about 40 feet across, and around a smokeless, bright red bonfire, several little wooden figures drum on their chests and dance in time with a robed goblin singing joyfully.
That's cute.
Just all circling around this magical fire.
They're having a party.
They are having a
I
party.
don't want to be part of this party. I don't like this.
But the goblin is female.
Yeah, so you get a look at this goblin.
Right.
You're kind of like, I imagine you guys like doing a little classic, like in the doorway, like there's Perrin's
Little
head,
Scooby-Doo.
and there's
Yeah.
Pokey's head. I keep
Pokey.
trying to say Kopeke because that's like another one of the
Yeah.
subraces. Anyway, yeah, so you guys peer in there and you see this goblin is has like bright, kind of almost like yellowish skin, dandelion in color, one might say. And they're really, it's dirty, like rubbed with dirt, and she's wearing this muddy blue cloak, matches her eyes, and a little purple cap with pearls hanging on it. What are you doing?
How many stick figures are there?
You see 3 of these stick figures.
Okay. And...
I want to come out.
Okay.
And
Tell them we're here to
Yeah.
party.
yeah, we heard yeah. I
We heard
kinda-
there's a rager going on.
yeah, I greet myself and say that I was drawn to the music, the tunes.
Okay.
These jams.
Do you also step
These
out?
sick jams.
Yeah, the sick beat.
Yeah, I step out.
Okay. So you guys step into the opening, and yeah, you recognize that this must be their goblin friend that they mentioned before. And as she looks up at you guys, is just continuing to kind of dance around, she kind of like stops her singing for a second and just calls out to you guys in a surprisingly deep and gravelly voice that really does not seem like her own. Oh, welcome! Come, join us!
Okay.
Yeah.
So I want to start doing a little dance.
Yeah,
Okay.
I start to boogie.
And but
You're like getting in the circle here, or
yeah,
just...
sure, yeah, getting close in the circle, but also getting closer to her.
Okay.
To her, yeah.
Yeah.
As
but
you
by
get closer to
by
her,
dancing.
she holds out her arm to like go around the circle together with you,
Perfect.
and
And you said she's wearing like a crown?
just like a little
Like a
like
hat.
cloth cap.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She sure likes to carouse.
Ah, you've come to praise me. Wonderful. Join us.
Who are you, by the way?
I'm the Nilbog, of course. You know that. You love me. Dancing
Yeah.
around, circling.
Do I know what the Nilbog is?
So, Arcana, History, what other checks do you think you might want to make for that? Because I would say off the top of your head, you've heard, knowing what you do about goblins, you've heard of a trickster spirit that occasionally a goblin tribe, if they find the means, will try to summon because they can be, I don't know, really an interesting weapon of sorts in the face of enemy goblins.
Yeah, that's basically all I wanted to know. I just needed to know if I needed to roll for it.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm gonna try something. When I go to do-si-do with her, I'm going to cast Protection from Evil and Good to see if I can cast the spirit out.
Okay. Give me a second here.
I go. Daedra and the others are looking for, or have been looking for you. You need to like fight back. Like I'm trying to like talk to her. I'm not. Do I need to? Or am I just talking?
Make a persuasion check.
Okay. Oh, 6.
Okay. For a second, like there might be like a blink in their eye that you think you might have gotten through, but who? More people to join my congregation?
Okay. This isn't going well. I want to take the hat.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah.
Take the hat.
Take her hat?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, just take a hat.
You just snatch it off?
Yeah.
You don't have to roll for it. Okay. So you snatch off the hat?
Yeah.
What are you doing? Do you want to dress like me and be more like me?
And then I put on the hat. And start dancing around. Okay. What are we doing?
Yeah, so it's been a few minutes now. You're starting to like almost get a little tired just hopping around this circle.
Yeah.
You're getting nervous. The wooden figures clearly not running out of energy as they're still just drumming on their bodies.
Yeah, now I'm gonna try to cast sleep. Because, I
Okay.
don't want to hurt her, but other than, protection from evil and good, I don't know.
All right, and this could be a little tricky. So remember, we're in a 40-foot diameter space, which I think is the full range of sleep. Of course, you can cast it, so the center is
she's
elsewhere.
definitely going to be the center.
Okay.
She's the one that I want the most to fall asleep.
So
the spell works like it's the number of hit die of creatures.
no,
right?
it's a hit points. You roll for a total amount of hit points, and then it goes for the lowest one and succeeding that.
So could I cast it so that
Just a small sketch here.
it's...
Here's the fire. This whole thing is 40 feet, and you're all hopping around it.
Yeah.
So moving.
Well,
I guess sleep is
the spell
instant.
itself is
Yeah.
instantaneous, so I guess I kind of want to try to put it so that somehow maybe only she and one of these twig things, as few of them as I can. There's only 3 of them.
Right. Well, I'll say, you're able to kind of signal to Perrin, hey,
Oh yeah.
move away. But with all the movement going on, I'll say, you'd be able to get one person with this.
Okay. I only want to try to get the goblin.
Okay.
I say, I'm going to take a break. Just kind of dance my way away.
Okay.
Let's see if this is enough, because I only have 2 spell slots, so...
Oh, plenty.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so as Perrin steps out, I'm going to take a break, the Nilbog immediately turns, what? And instantly it just collapses on the ground. The other figures still dancing around, kind of slow to a stop. Roll initiative.
I want to say that I catch the the goblin lady as she passes out.
Okay.
Because I was like dancing with her. So.
Go ahead. Yeah.
Okay.
14.
10.
Okay. 14, 10. I'll roll for these ones.
And just so you know, the first thing I'm going to do is scoop her gently into my pouch.
Into your pouch?
Oh.
Yeah, to keep
Okay.
her warm and safe.
Okay.
Okay.
You want the demon in you? That's cool. I'm gonna destroy
I'm
you.
not a goblin.
Yeah. I know. No. Like
Oh.
I mean, yeah, they're
you're basically
just,
swallowing.
they're in there.
Possessed.
Well, I don't want them to wake her up.
Yeah. True.
So if I
Okay.
just gently place her in my pouch,
Yeah.
she won't take damage or wake up.
There you go.
Okay.
Yeah. And
So-
I'll be busy destroying these.
Yeah. So the first turn is one of these little wooden guys, these little pink wooden guys, as all three of them kind of come to a stop and just like turn towards you. They, just start to charge at you guys right away. I don't know who's closest, but I guess they saw you pick up their master, it seems. So they're gonna run at you. And that's your AC 17. Yeah, that hits. And they do 6 piercing damage with a claw attack that just rakes across you.
Okay, I'm down to 4 hit points. What are the chances this thing will actually hit me again then? 17 AC? I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, I mean, and now it
Hey,
is
you got that good berry.
your turn.
Wait, was that collectively, like all of them, or just?
That was one of them.
Okay.
Yeah, your turn.
Can I scoop the goblin and a good berry into my mouth at the same time?
Yeah, good berries, nothing.
All right. Yeah.
So that's not an action.
Oh.
Because I'm putting both things in my mouth.
I assumed that you kind of got the nilbog in there just as this was starting.
Oh,
So this
okay,
is
yeah, so
this
she's
is your
already-
this is your action though
Alright.
to eat the good berry. Yeah.
Do I want to eat the? Well, they're gonna follow me wherever I go.
And I can destroy them.
Yeah. I'm gonna eat the good berry.
Okay. So that's your action. You eat the good berry. What are you do? Oh, a single hit point. Actually, it is one of these other guys' turn. So as you pop the good berry in your mouth, blood drawn on you, one of these other, twig blights is going to run at you, try to make a claw attack. And this one, however, against AC 17, just misses. And so as it tries to lunge at you with its claws, as you scoop that good berry into your mouth, you were able to kind of deftly get out of the way at the last moment. Now, Perrin, what are you doing as you're watching these little twig blights go at your friend like crazy?
So, as that little one just missed, I'm gonna run up to that one and kind of swing up.
Okay.
Whack it. 10?
10 does not hit. Yeah, you swing and it kind of you went for its feet as it leapt into the air. It was able to dodge your blow. The third one is going to also make an attack on you, Popoki, but also misses. So it's trying to sweep, but now there's a lot of commotion all surrounding you. Basically, all three of them are around you, and you're kind of right on the outside of their little ring around her. Still on the edge of this glowing fire in the center of this room.
Oh, fire!
Um,
Let's put him in the fire.
It is back to the top of the round. One of these guys is going to make an attack. The one that attacked you first and dealt some damage. And, oh yeah, just misses again. So it's sweeping, but now there's a lot of commotion around here. It's hard just to get an elbow in there. So what are you doing as you're surrounded?
Hand me Xanathar's guide there.
Yep.
I need to double check something about engagement.
I can Google it really quick too.
Okay, do that instead. Word of Radiance.
Okay. Oh, yeah, we'll see if that's on. Because sometimes Xanathar stuff is hard. Yep. What do you want to know?
Can it affect more than one creature within 5 feet of me?
Each creature of your choice that you see within range, 5 feet. So, yes.
I cast Word of Radiance.
Okay.
So, on the three things, twig people,
Yeah.
you need to make a Constitution save.
Yeah, what's the DC?
14.
Okay. Alright, one of them succeeds.
They don't
And
take
so, right, and so the other two take 6.
5 damage.
Okay. 2, as you describe your attack there a little bit.
I just kind of clench my body.
Wait a, you know what? I hate to like retcon that a little bit, but Word of Radiance is going to be a little hard with your whole mouth filled with a goblin.
Well, my pouch is full of goblin.
It's like blocking
like
your
your
throat.
mouth.
Yeah. Yeah. Verbal,
So
verbal
does
component.
it requires some
prevent
that.
me from
I'm going to say, like, you didn't
doing
burn
it?
the spell slot, but you're not
Well,
able
it's
to
a
do the.
cantrip, but-
It's got a verbal component.
Oh.
You're not able to
Okay.
speak right now with this thing in your mouth. Effectively utter the specific arcane words that you need to.
And I can't spit her out and do it in the same turn.
Yeah, you could try that. Because it wouldn't be a full action to just like.
So I just do that instead.
Okay, so you drop her. You don't have to re-roll. So 2 of these guys get blasted by this peaceful radiance. Okay, and that takes us to the one survivor's turn, who's still going to try to make an attack at you, having just spit out their master. And they miss. So what are you doing, Perrin, as you
Okay.
watch 2 of these pink figures just burst and splinter away, and the remaining one is still attacking your friend with its back to you?
Yeah, I want to try to. I'm gonna go into. I guess, yeah, using my barbarian rage.
Nice.
And just try to utterly destroy him. I want to use my rage to knock him right into the fire pit.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, wait. So I rolled a nat 1, but since I'm a halfling, I can re-roll.
Oh, do it.
Hopefully.
Lucky. Maybe not so
Okay,
lucky.
that's so lucky. So yeah.
You don't have advantage, but this is like when you're raging, do you have advantage on strength checks, but not
Strength
attacks?
checks, no.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you sweep your hammer. You're like, this is your first time you've raged in a
Yeah.
little while since you've been traveling. Not used to the surge of power going through you. And again, you just sweep right under this thing as it was leaping on Popoki. And now it is back to Popoki's turn at the top of the round. So the goblins on the ground, you had just ate a good berry, blasted these 2 away with the power of your deity. What are you doing?
I guess, am I between it and the goblin?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm just gonna whack it with my quarterstaff.
Okay.
20, not natural.
Okay. Hit.
6 damage.
6 damage. Okay. So as Perrin took an amazing swing right behind this thing, but
I
just
spin around.
just like having broken off some of the little twigs fraying off its back, you just pick your staff up and just like knock it right in the middle of its chest, making a nice little like, and right into the fire, bursts into sparks. Red magical sparks kind of fly around the room, and the glow dulls as the room is calm. This goblin's only going to be asleep for maybe 30, 40 more seconds. What are you doing?
Okay.
I look around the room to see if there's any arcane objects in here that maybe can reverse it.
Okay. You can make a real quick perception or investigation check just to scan the room.
I burned the hat.
You burned the hat?
It has pearls on it. That's valuable.
Okay. And so that's what you're doing while she's looking?
Yeah.
Okay. While
At
he's looking?
first I thought the hat was like the source. I was like, oh, maybe this hat's controlling him or her.
I'm doing perception 9.
Okay, so in the room, you see a bunch of things very quickly. Your senses are triggered. You're looking around. There's a lot of gold pieces, actually, kind of scattered around the dirt of this room. A lot of them kind of on the edges of the bonfire here, you see a large clay pot in a far corner of the room, and you see right near that pot a little wooden dagger, pink wooden dagger, much like the pink wood of these blights. You're not sure if any of these things are necessarily related to the possession that's going on here of this conjured spirit.
Maybe we need to put her in the pot?
You got about 10 more seconds.
What if we put her in the pot and then put the pot in my mouth?
Okay.
We put her in the pot, we secure the pot with rope, and then we put the pot in my mouth.
Oh, and you like tie her up with rope though.
Oh, yeah, we do that.
Okay.
First,
So
yes.
this is really uncomfortable fitting the whole pot, and like the pot is like the size of a small creature, if not a little bigger. So it's there. You're drooling all over it. The goblin wakes up. They're stirring around. What has happened to my congregation?
It's fine.
They're tied up, wriggling within you. They're gonna make an attempt with disadvantage to get out of here.
Pot.
Yeah, disadvantage. I mean, the pot is, I should have said this, is filled with soil. So it's super heavy.
Okay.
And with disadvantage.
But I was still able to fit her in the pot? Okay.
Yeah. I mean, you shoved them down in there. It was kind of how I was imagining. It's very soft soil. However, make a acrobatics or athletics check to keep that grapple.
15.
Okay, you maintain it. They're wriggling around.
All right.
I take the you're taking the dagger.
dagger. Yeah, take the dagger.
Okay.
And try to burn it. Like you said, it's wooden, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I throw it in the fire.
Okay, you throw it in the fire, but it does not burn.
It doesn't burn?
It does not burn at all.
Okay.
Is it wet? Maybe
No.
it's too damp.
No.
Popoki, you had an interesting idea before with protection from evil and good.
Well, I'm out of spells now.
Ooh, okay.
Okay. New idea. We stab her with the dagger.
No, I think that will probably kill her.
Oh. I thought it would maybe kill the spirit.
But if we
You can
can
do a little stab. See what happens.
If we can keep her secure until tomorrow, then I can cast more spells and I can try it again. But I'm just afraid if we take her out of the pot, we'll never get her back in.
Oh, yeah, no. So,
She's tied up.
Yeah.
Well, still, she's wriggly.
Yeah.
She is wriggly. Two other things come to your mind while you're kind of racing through ideas here. You remember, of course, that Chance, some kind of spellcaster.
Oh.
And you recall there was that spell book of some kind.
Oh, that
Mostly
black book
conjuration
about-
spells, but had an abjuration spell in there that you weren't able to quickly decipher before.
Okay, let's try that because it's closer.
Okay, so you gather up Squeaks in the pot. Are you still trying to hold all this in your mouth? Are you dragging this
I guess
behind you?
I'm like holding up my pouch with my arms.
You're really strong, so you're able to hold up the pouch with this giant clay pot in it, with the goblin inside as well, wriggling around. I'm gonna just make like one other check here to see if they're getting out while you're moving around. Pretty poor.
I mean, I rolled a 7.
No, 5. Okay, so you're able to maintain your hold on this creature as you guys head back up the slope out of this room. Do you take anything else with you? There was gold. There was that dagger.
I'm more worried about the demon.
I'm gonna keep the dagger.
Okay.
Yeah. It's good.
Just make a sleight of hand check.
Okay.
Grabbing it out of the fire.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Or just use your maul.
Oh, yeah, I just use
Oh, okay.
malted.
Yeah, you're able to rake. You're able to rake it out.
Yeah.
When you touch it, it's hot, but not enough to hurt you. You guys make it back up to the top. The door's still sealed,
More blood.
but you see,
yeah.
you see the same runes lining the inside.
Yeah.
What do you do?
Take a little blood.
Okay, you still have some damp goop on you. Wipe it on the door. It opens
That's
up.
my
You're
blood.
covered.
Oh, your
Yeah.
own. Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
You were both attacked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your own blood from these attacks. The gateway opens before you. You're outside, back in the starry night. Still some dead, glowing bodies of beetles there. Still the dead goblin on the opposite side, of that altar before you in the book. Still open on top of it with its one page
Alright.
facing up.
I guess I'll read it since you can't.
I was kind of thinking I could take the pot out of my mouth and you could like sit on the lid. Is there a lid?
No lid.
Okay.
It's
so
like
it won't work.
it's a big
Okay,
like planter.
Yeah, you read
pot.
it then. You read it.
Okay.
If
So,
you can.
yeah, I don't know if I can, but I'll try to read it.
Okay.
So I go up to the book and open. Well, it's already open. So like, can I decipher it?
Yeah. So you're able to, because what language did you speak?
Common and
I think anything is fine.
does Halfling have a?
Yeah, Halfling does, but I think.
Okay.
But anyway, so you're able to go up there. You kind of scramble up on top of the altar because it's a little tall for you, and looking down at the book, you start reading this incantation, and around you, you see on the ground outside glowing, bright blue, fluorescent runes start to appear on the ground, and this cylinder kind of shoots up into the night sky, and yeah, just like a kind of like phasing like membrane of blue around you, now surrounding the whole altar, the dead goblin. Are you also moving within this?
Yeah, do I recognize the spell?
Probably. You go ahead and make an Arcana check.
11?
Yeah, this is Magic Circle.
Okay, I take the goblin out.
Okay. Out of the pot, still tied up, I assume? They're still wriggling around?
Yeah.
Okay.
I only half pull her out of the soil.
Okay. Okay, so she's still in the soil, she's still bound up in there, she's still screaming, "My congregation, my domain, praise me!"
My domain now.
As you lift her into inside the glowing aura of these runes, and praise me, pray, where am I? What's going on?
As you slowly push her back into the pot. No, I'm just kidding.
Okay. What's going on? Who are you? Help!
I pick her up out of the soil.
We're reeling around. Why am I tied up?
I cut her open with the minute dagger.
Open?
No, you know what I mean. Cut the rope. I cut the rope.
You slice the rope.
Yeah.
And she's still in your big, soft, feathery arms.
It's
okay.
I
It's
hug
okay.
Who are you guys?
We're-
Where's Sean's? Where's Deirdre?
Well, we were sent to look for you by them.
Okay.
You kind of had a bad trip.
I cloak her with my wings also.
Thank you, I guess.
Yeah. Do you remember what happened? Like the last thing you remember?
Last thing I remember, I was on stage in the tavern in town. I was singing, and I felt weird for a second, but that's the last thing.
No.
Okay, well, we're gonna take you back to your friends.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And maybe they can fill you in a little better than we can because we weren't there.
Yeah.
All right.
So we got her back to the camp.
Yep, you guys take her back through the woods to camp. It's dark. She's cold. She's nervous, but she trusts you guys. You seem to have saved her from whatever had been ailing her over the last day or so. And you walk back into the camp. It's the middle of the night now.
We bring the pot and the dagger also.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, you're dragging the pot along with you, or maybe like haul it on your back. You're carrying the dagger in your belt. And as you approach the camp, Shantz and Deirdre are still there, kind of like sitting around the fire. Deirdre very nervously tapping, and immediately kind of like leaps up spryly. "Oh my gosh," claps their hands together.
Look who
"You did
we
it!
found.
Squeaks! Oh my gosh, you found her!" They both run over, hug all three of you, and thank you guys for saving their friend. Congratulations.
You're welcome.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
But there's some weird things that are going on that are dangerous to goblins.
Oh my gosh. I failed to have mentioned. When you lifted her into the thing, you would have seen a glowing, amorphous figure just fire off into the night.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So my theory, the spirit possessed that other goblin guy that we found dead in the woods, and when he died, then that thing went into, I guess, the closest goblin maybe, which was
sounds
probably your
right.
friend.
That sounds really accurate.
Oh, I mean, yeah. I've seen a lot of like, parent, yeah.
Of intelligence.
Yeah. All right. I mean, good job, guys.
Oh,
That's it. Okay. All right. So that is Blood in the Woods. Check out the videos on your screen for more about this starter module and other great D&D content. Thank you for watching, and keep building.
Keep building.
The end.